Okay, Mr. Pacheco, can you please give us a little introduction?
Well, I think most of those people on your panel kind of know me already. So I've been a educator, and I've been here in Calexico most of my career, and it was in either the working at Dual as a teacher and a counselor, and then shifting over to Jefferson Elementary, and I was there for 23 years as an administrator. And then I had an opportunity to work at the district office as an assistant superintendent. And I've had other board experiences also. I've been a member of the city council. I've been a two-term mayor. I've had, I'm currently on the planning commission for the county. And I teach religion at CDC. I'm a teach 9th and 10th graders confirmation. So I'll be there Wednesday at 5 o'clock. So that pretty much in a nutshell. I'm married to Annalisa Pacheco with 3 adult kids, and she's a teacher at Dual Elementary. She's an ELET teacher. I think everything else is pretty much.
Okay.
You got it.
Thank you, Mr. Pacheco. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead with our question number 1. Okay. What do you think is the biggest challenge facing the Calexico Unified School District right now, and what is your plan to address it?
You know, as an educator, and what I mostly concerned with is having these students that aren't progressing in their language development, and they're not becoming a FEP fluent English proficient. So we still have a lot of kids. This is all K-12, not meeting those benchmarks to be to become a fluent English proficient, and that's our goal as a board, to make sure that we give our students the best opportunity to become the best student, become really advanced in their language, so they can attack anything. Whether they want to continue to go to a college, or if they want to do some of the type of work other than go to college and go to work right away. We want to make sure that these kids can answer interview questions. So I think that for the district is goal number 1, is to educate our students and make sure that they're achieving, and to make sure that we're meeting these benchmarks that get these kids into that next level of proficiency in English. So I think that would be my goal. One of them. That's a problem. It's over 50% our kids are limited English speakers, proficient.
Okay, thank you. Question number 2. What motivated you to run for the school board, and what do you hope to achieve?
You know, I've been subbing, I subbed most of last year in different places. I went from the high school to De Anza to Uli Moreno. And everywhere I went, well, how's it going with negotiation for Mr. Pacheco? What do you mean? And my wife tells me, no, we're still negotiating. It's been over almost 4 years. That is not acceptable. We have to be negotiating in good faith and make sure that we can come up with a solution, an answer, and not have these teachers and staff members, both unions, dangling without a contract. It's not fair. It's not right. It went way beyond the expectation of having something normal as let's meet and greet, and let's do our negotiations, and let's take it from there. I'm at a point where I'm saying, you know what? If we don't come to agreement, we're going to fact find. We're going to go straight to fact finding, guys. We don't need to push this any further. We're going to take it to the nitty gritty and get the facts and get the numbers and get everything on the up and up. There's no reason why we need to go 4 years, 4.5 years without a contract. for both parties, ACT and CSEA.
Okay, thank you. Third question. What do you see as the board's responsibilities, and what do you think is expected of you as a board member?
You know what, job one is to make sure that our students are learning and they achieve, and that we need to provide for them the tools to do that. And that's putting money aside for books, for iPads, computers, make sure that they have the tools to meet the needs of the work that they're doing. So we need to make sure that we have teachers, we have TAs, we have the support is there. We need to provide them the access to do a good job, and that's what it is. Of course, we need to provide a balanced budget at the same time. We need to make sure that we are smart in dealing with our money. But again, I know there's a 3% state mandate to have in your budget, but I want to have more than a 3%. Let's shoot for 5, 6, 7. Let's have reserves. Let's be able to get these things that these kids need. And if we need to add more staff or bring in a trailer or whatever, we have it there. So that is the main thing, is make sure that those kids have the equipment, teachers, staff, supporting everybody, and everybody's online and on board, and making sure these kids have the best education possible that we can provide here in Calexico.
Okay, thank you so much. Any closing statements, Mr. Pacheco?
Other than, you know, providing, I didn't mention community, we need to have community involvement and make sure that these parents are aware of what's going on. So I think we need to meet with parents and everybody involved as a stakeholder to make sure that we provide them access to what's going on. So anytime we come up with a policy making decision, we need to have everybody in line, staff, parents, everybody making sure that we're going to vote on this and we have your approval or your concerns, and we'll discuss it and come up with a good plan to make sure that everybody's involved in this decision making before we decide and make a vote and do something that's going to affect the community. But I thank you for the interview. I don't know what else to say, but thank you for giving me the opportunity to share with you my ideas.